The looming shadow of a Third World War is a topic that has captured the attention of many. In the intricate web of global politics, the specter of a large-scale conflict looms, a war that could reshape civilizations and alter the course of history. Central to this narrative are three formidable powers: the United States, Russia, and China. Each wields significant influence, and their interactions could either steer the world toward unprecedented cooperation or plunge it into unparalleled conflict. Understanding the potential catalysts for World War III requires an examination of the pivotal roles these nations might play. To comprehend the potential for a future global conflict, it's imperative to reflect on the past. The 20th century witnessed two devastating world wars, each reshaping international alliances and power structures. The Cold War that followed introduced the concept of mutually assured destruction, a doctrine that prevented direct conflict between superpowers due to the catastrophic consequences of nuclear warfare. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War, leading to a unipolar world dominated by the United States. However, the subsequent decades have seen the resurgence of Russia and the rapid ascent of China, challenging US hegemony and setting the stage for renewed geopolitical tensions. Today, the global power dynamic is characterized by a delicate balance, with the US, Russia, and China at its core. Each nation pursues its strategic interests, occasionally leading to confrontations that could escalate if not managed prudently. As the world's largest economy and a leading military power, the US has extensive global interests. Its foreign policy emphasizes the promotion of democracy, human rights, and free markets. However, its military interventions and alliances, particularly through NATO, often bring it into direct competition with Russian and Chinese interests. Russia, under President Vladimir Putin, has sought to reassert its influence, especially in its near abroad. Actions such as the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and involvement in eastern Ukraine have strained relations with the West. Russia's military modernization and strategic partnerships, notably with China and Iran, further complicate its relationship with the US. China's meteoric rise has transformed it into a global powerhouse. Its Belt and Road Initiative extends its influence across continents, while its assertive stance in the South China Sea and claims over Taiwan present flashpoints for potential conflict. The US-China trade war and technological rivalry add layers of tension to an already complex relationship. Several regions and issues could serve as catalysts for a global conflict involving these superpowers. Russia's actions in Ukraine have heightened tensions with NATO. The possibility of further Russian expansionism could trigger a broader conflict, especially if NATO members perceive a direct threat. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province and has not ruled out the use of force to achieve reunification. US support for Taiwan, including arms sales and political backing, could lead to a direct confrontation with China. China's territorial claims and militarization of islands in the South China Sea challenge international norms. Freedom of navigation operations by the US Navy in these contested waters have the potential to escalate into military engagements. All three nations possess advanced cyber capabilities. Cyber attacks on critical infrastructure could serve as both a precursor and a component of broader military conflict, blurring the lines between peace and war. The modernization of nuclear arsenals by these powers, coupled with the potential for proliferation to other states, increases the risk of a nuclear confrontation, either intentionally or through miscalculation. The intricate web of alliances further complicates the geopolitical landscape. The US commitment to NATO obliges it to defend member states, many of which are in proximity to Russia. This alliance serves as both a deterrent and a potential tripwire for conflict. While not formal allies, Russia and China have strengthened their strategic partnership, conducting joint military exercises and coordinating on international issues. This partnership challenges US influence and could present a united front in a conflict scenario. Globalization has intertwined the economies of these superpowers, creating both stabilizing and destabilizing effects. The US and China are major trading partners, yet their economic relationship is fraught with disputes over trade imbalances, intellectual property rights, and market access. Economic sanctions and tariffs have the potential to escalate tensions. Europe's reliance on Russian energy exports provides Russia with leverage but also creates mutual dependencies that could either deter or provoke conflict. Competition in areas like 5G technology, artificial intelligence, and semiconductors fuels tensions, as each nation seeks to secure technological superiority. The military strategies and capabilities of these nations play a crucial role in shaping the potential for conflict. The US maintains a global military presence, with advanced power projection capabilities, a network of alliances, and a focus on maintaining freedom of navigation and overflight. Russia emphasizes strategic depth and regional dominance, with strengths in missile technology, air defense systems, and a doctrine that integrates conventional and nuclear forces. China's military strategy focuses on regional power projection, anti-access, area denial capabilities, and the development of asymmetric warfare tactics to counter technologically superior adversaries. Despite tensions, diplomatic channels remain vital in preventing escalation. Regular summits and dialogues between these nations aim to manage disputes and find common ground on issues like arms control and climate change. Organizations like the United Nations provide forums for conflict resolution, though their effectiveness is often limited by the competing interests of major powers. Non-governmental dialogues involving academics, former officials, and experts contribute to mutual understanding and the development of de-escalation strategies. The role of media and public opinion cannot be underestimated. State-controlled media and information campaigns shape domestic and international perceptions, often exacerbating tensions. The rapid spread of information, and misinformation, on social media platforms can inflame public sentiment and pressure governments into more aggressive postures. The possibility of a third world war, involving the United States, Russia, and China, remains a profound concern. While numerous flashpoints and rivalries exist, the intricate web of economic interdependence, diplomatic channels, and the catastrophic potential of modern warfare serve as deterrents. The path forward requires careful navigation, mutual respect, and a commitment to peaceful coexistence to prevent a descent into global conflict. Engaging in informed discussions and promoting diplomatic solutions are essential steps toward ensuring a peaceful future. Share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below, and let's work together to foster understanding and prevent conflict. This is a work of analysis based on current geopolitical trends and is not a prediction of future events.